Chelsea is a wheelchair user in Southampton. Low traffic neighbourhoods, which are becoming more common, have made it more difficult for her to get around.
Do you think it could be made more accessible then?
I think so, definitely, especially being a wheelchair user. Um, Sometimes I have to like go on the road to get to the other side, like of the pavement, because like cars park on the drop curbs and things, which can be a bit tricky. Yeah, I just think in general the access in Southampton is quite tricky. I feel like people don't see the bigger picture often sometimes. And for example, with myself, like I use an electric wheelchair. So if there's like a step that's quite far down, or there's people parked in the way, or like you said with the neighborhoods and stuff, like I wouldn't be able to get myself like around because of that. Um, so it is just about finding ways around it, but often it's like putting myself at risk or, you know.
When do you think maybe the low traffic neighbourhoods should be like adapted? Like, obviously not like taken away completely because of the pollution they're doing great,
Yeah.
but they need to take people like obviously they do safety checks and stuff before they implement them, but like some of them are in a testing phase. And so do you think that people will say to the council that they need to be adapted, or do you think that maybe people will just keep quiet about it?
I think there might be one or two people that say something about it, but I also think that they need to be kind of thought about and adapted where they can be. Obviously, everyone's situation is different, so someone who's able-bodied won't necessarily think about like the restraints of being in a wheelchair and being able to get around independently.
So while these low traffic zones are great for reducing noise and pollution, there are still improvements to be made regarding accessibility. This is Emily Davis for Solent Journalism.